to them. The All-Seeing Guys. The All-Seeing Guys. With Greg and Joe.
Welcome to episode 222 of the All-Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined over the Skype waves by Who Are You?
2024's Joe Jackson.
2024. I was...
I'm the 2024 version of Joe Jackson. It's much the same.
Funnily enough, I was at Adidas's offices today for work, and as soon as I sat down, the person... going through the collection stuff with us said, welcome to 2024. And I was like, Jesus, the first time I've heard someone say that out loud.
I had to,
to me.
I was writing it down. I was like, first time I've done that.
Yeah, I did it the other day when I was writing out a voucher for a customer. And I was like, Jesus, the date. Fuck.
Yeah.
The date, my God. The date. How are you, okay?
I'm sweet. I'm very good. I'm, all is moving along into January, much the same as the year before. Just... Dealing with dickheads and fucking
brilliant
coming
of
home
course,
and chilling out.
Wish everyone listening a happy new year.
Happy new year.
We are, of course, yes, 2024. We're recording this on the 4th of January 2024, and it is a fucking miserable afternoon/evening outside. It is pissing down.
Shitty outside.
It is
so
all around my work
fucking
was
dog shit.
flooded as fuck.
It's been
crazy.
The weather's been pretty stormy since
it's been mad. Trees collapsing around work yesterday. It's been mad. It's been insane.
Yeah, wind was
it yesterday or the day before? The day before the wind, wasn't it? It was the day before.
Wind was rough, man. It was big old wind.
Yeah, that was the same, man. Yeah, we had loads of trees down at work. The doors kept blowing. I can't
kicking off
believe
2024 with the
standing.
weather.
Yeah, I can't believe my fence is still standing. I honestly cannot believe it. I'm considering it's been held up by a tiny bit of wood I put up there ages ago. It's still standing. Yeah. Well, I did lose some of the shed roof. Some of the covering came off.
Fuck. Damn.
So that's probably soaked now. It's been pissing down with rain.
Yeah, that's not. You got to sort that out, mate. That's your.
But yeah, so well done, guys. We've done it. We've got through Christmas and we've got through New Year and we've made it to the other side.
We did.
But now we're in 2024 and we restart the clock and the adventure starts again. The adventure starts again.
How was Christmas? Did you have a good Christmas New Year sort of period?
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah,
it was what it was. It was there.
Mm-hmm.
It was happening. It was Christmas. Same with New Year. Really, it was there.
Yeah, I didn't.
It was happening.
I did not go out. I promised that I would make this sound really exciting, but it's really hard to when you don't go out and like.
No, not a lot of people did this year. Not a lot of people did this year.
Do you think it's
that I've spoken to, not many did. I don't know.
I think, it's definitely our age range. I think it's the time where they're just like, I can't be fucked with all this shit.
Yeah,
like
I was at Lewis's.
I feel like my parents were. Partied a little bit harder into their. Yeah, they made it into their. They made it into their 50s for sure.
With their neighbours and stuff.
Yeah. But I just man. It was it was so much nicer. It was so much nicer just being in your own fucking place, and like it was just me and Becca, and we just chilled out, watched fucking films, watched shit on TV. I just about made it to midnight. I was like quarter to 12, and I was like, I'm fine. This is as close as it was gonna get. Yeah. But we did make it, and it was the first time that I've actually watched properly, like the fireworks in London.
Oh right, okay.
Which are great. I mean, they're fucking fantastic. Yeah. It's a hell of a display. Like the end of it was just like, when those videos of like firework factories on fire. Yeah. It was like that, and I was like, Jesus Christ, is this supposed to be happening? I was like, yeah, this is the crescendo.
I saw the videos of like the crowd on the ground, just literally just police everywhere, and it all kicking off.
Yeah, well, apparently there was like a fucking riot or something.
Yeah, it's fucking mad, isn't it? I mean, why you'd want to go up London and stand there for that?
Fuck
I don't know.
Shit, man.
I couldn't think of it worse. Even when I was younger, I couldn't think of it worse.
Yeah, no,
I don't think I've ever spent a New Year in London.
I think the
I have no
furthest.
intentions to.
I think the furthest I've been for New Year's Eve, not specific. I'm ruling out Australia because I was there for different meetings. Right. Didn't go specifically to Australia for New Year's Eve, but was there to experience it. And that was cool. Like, I think I've told the story before of the Samoan men that I befriended whilst having a wander around outside, because we were staying in a place called Kirribilli, which is just over the bridge of Sydney. And that's where the big there's a documentary about it on Netflix, the fair that's by the pier or down by the harbour, because there was a fire there that killed people and shit, and I didn't know that fucking history. But that's an interesting documentary to watch. It happened, I think it was the 80s or maybe like late 70s. But like a ghost train fucking caught fire and like killed people and shit.
Of course, yeah. I know, yeah.
The one, it's the fair with the big clown mouth that you walk through to go in and stuff. So there's that, and then there's a big field, and at New Year's Eve, everyone goes down by the field because it's right near the harbour bridge, and then obviously that's where all the fireworks are. And it's just people drinking down there and stuff. And we were in the big fucking apartment building because we'd rented an apartment, and we were out on the balcony. I was like, oh, it looks really fun down there. It's still early. I'm going to go and have a walkabout on my own. So I did a Mick Dundee walkabout. And so I was having a wander around and just kind of sort of having, like, everyone was having a laugh, and I had a couple of Jack and Coke cans on me and stuff, and all of a sudden this guy came up to me and was just like, oh mate, can you keep watch? I'm just going to go in this car park and have a piss. And I was just like, sure, it's New Year's Eve. So, like, make sure no cops come. He was just like, oh, make sure no cops come.
Oh, right. I forget it worked there. It was like, can you watch the whole fair?
Can you look after this car park?
You're in charge.
Here's the keys and your fluorescent jacket.
You're in charge of Australia.
Yeah. So this guy ducks into this car park and like has a piss, and then no cops turn up. So he's just like, oh, thanks very much. Why are you on your own? I was like, what's your name? I was like, I'm Joe. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm here on vacation. Sister got married. He's like, oh, cool. Why are you out here on your own? Do you want to come and like hang out with me and my mates or give you a beer? I was like, okay. So I went and hung out with them, sat down with this like group of like 20 lads, all big, like Samoan looking dudes, like nice. Tongan fucking dudes. And I'm sitting down just chatting shit, and then all of a sudden like a circle of police just form around the ring that I'm in, and I was like, this doesn't look good. And apparently one of them had battered someone.
Oh my god!
Someone had battered him badly, and they came over and was just like, "You guys have two choices. You can stay and get arrested, or you can get up and leave this entire area." And I just got up like. I was like, I'm not with these guys, so I'm going back to my apartment. I'm also English, so I'm
English. I could have done anything wrong.
So I just went back, and my mum and dad was like, "Did you have a nice walk?" And I was like, "Yep, nothing happened.
Nothing happened at all.
Nothing happened at all. Definitely didn't nearly get arrested."
Classic. You, funny enough though, Joe, a little sidestep here. You made a brief cameo in my dream last night.
Did I?
And I don't usually have many dreams. So
I've been having some weird dreams. I've been having dreams where I've gone back to like jobs that I've had in the past.
Oh, interesting.
Like jobs of the past. So the other night I was back in the kitchen being a kitchen porter.
Oh, there you go.
It was weird.
Yeah.
It was so fucking weird.
Back to the kitchen.
It was so weird.
Successful Back to the Future.
Back to the kitchen.
No, I was dreamt. It was weird. I was like in like an abandoned building.
Okay.
And there was a woman there doing some graffiti.
Right.
And I was looking at it and I recognised what she was painting. And I was like, oh my God, I had no idea this graph artist was a woman. Probably not. I just a dream. And then I moved on. It was like really empty. It was kind of like being in Ed's working, the empty floors and Tolworth Tower. I'm kind of like, it's really empty around here. Just, pigeons and stuff. And I'm going down this like stairwell, and then this like 8-year-old kid kind of jumped in front of me with a gun.
Nice, classic.
And I was like, oh shit! And like 3 more came up behind me, and next thing I know, I was surrounded by like fucking
kids with guns.
8-year-old kids with a handgun, with handguns.
Okay, they weren't water pistols; they were legitimate guns.
No, they were legitimate guns, and they were like, like they didn't want my money; they wanted like my shoes and if I had any food, and that's what makes me think there was something apocalyptic going on.
Okay.
But I was like, I don't know how I knew this. I was like, there's no bullets in that gun. And they were like, yeah, there is. And I was like, prove it. Shoot me. And they were like, and they all pulled the triggers, and there were no bullets. So I like took the guns off them.
Nice.
And I was like, oh, you guys aren't going to survive this on your own. So they kind of like joined me as like my little troop.
That's sick.
Like they kind of became my little gang.
Nice. Okay.
And I was like, right, let's get outside and explore. And outside didn't seem as apocalyptic as inside this building, because as I'm walking down the road with this like gang of 8-year-olds,
They're like a
with
laser
guns,
quest fucking place or something.
as I'm like walking down like just a normal street with houses and people out and about, like with this gang of 8-year-olds with our handguns, I look across the road and I see you by a bus stop.
Did I have my
And
own
you-
gang of 8-year-olds?
No, you were
God
just
damn.
gang. You were like at a bus stop and you looked over at me and I saw you like double take to be like, what the fuck is... And I like waved at I gave you a wave. I didn't come over and say hello. I just kind of waved at you from across the road. And you didn't even wave back. I just saw your face, your mouth open, like, what the fuck is he doing?
I love this.
He's got a group of 8-year-olds following around there, and they've all got guns. And they've all dressed like they're in Mad Max.
I like that your dream is apparently like an LSD trip where you're hallucinating, but what actually is happening in the dream is you've gone to a laser quest site and kidnapped an 8-year-old birthday party group of kids.
And now we're like a gang, and we're just
And I was
roaming
just
the area.
there trying to get the bus home or something, and just
Yeah.
like, is that Greg with a gang of 8-year-olds? That's
With guns.
fucking
You literally were like that. That's literally was your
amazing.
reaction. You were
Superb.
very confused.
That's so
I
fucking
can see
good.
how confused you were.
That's so good.
And I'm sure more happened, but that's all I can remember.
Well, you know, I mean, dreams, as long as they seem, apparently only last for 3 minutes. That surprised
Right,
me.
well there you go.
That
Yeah,
surprised
that's
me.
surprising. But time, it's an Inception, as we know from Inception, time does move different within
Yeah.
those 3 minutes.
I hate-
You can dream.
Yeah, I hate the dreams where like I can't punch or run,
Oh,
and
you
like
said-
I
you
fucking
say
hate
this,
it,
yeah.
man. It's just so debilitating, you know.
Oh,
So, but
wow,
like I
yes.
remember, like I'm sure I've said this before as well, that I've in dreams where I'm trying to run but I can't. Your legs feel really heavy, like they're fucking
Yeah.
like you're trying to
Like
run
you're in
underwater.
water.
Yeah. So in the dream I start running backwards because it's faster. Just in a desperate attempt to get to wherever I'm trying to get to. So yeah, and then punching is. I haven't had a punching dream in a while, so that's like it's been a good 5 years since I've had a punching dream. But yeah, they just didn't connect at all back in those. That was like I had fucking balloons for fists, you know.
Balloons for fists. Someone at work today, when we were on the way to the Adidas offices, the lady in the car was telling me about her daughter had this dream, and she was like, "My daughter keeps having this dream where her head grows really big or really small."
Interesting. I wonder what
And she'll
that
be on
means.
her bed in her dream, and her head will go really big, and she'll be like, "Oh my god, how am I going to walk? My head's too heavy." And we're like, we were just laughing. Like, this is what just randomly came out with it.
Like I've
Does
got to
anybody
tell
dream
you
that their
this.
heads get really big or really small?
Dear. Sorry.
I might have. I don't know. I don't really dream that
can't.
much, but I definitely had a dream last night, and
Yeah.
it wasn't as fun as that.
No, I dream
Maybe
about
it
leading
was.
a gang of 8-year-olds through an
Yeah,
apocalyptic,
yeah, and not in a
apocalyptic
paedophile way.
Kingston.
Like I respected them as my peers.
Yeah.
We were a unit.
Yeah, that's good. That's what they needed.
Yeah.
Obviously,
I
they
didn't fancy them.
didn't say you did. Wasn't.
No.
At no
case anyone was
at no
wondering.
point was I suggesting you were trying to groom these children.
With guns.
With guns.
You know what you need for those guns? Some
Bullets.
bullets. I can sort you out. Come with me.
yeah.
I'd say like this must have been it would have been after Christmas. I did have a good fun night down the Fighting Cocks. It was
After Christmas.
Friday. I think was it after Christmas?
No,
or
it was
before.
before.
Christmas?
It was. I think it was.
Oh
before.
yeah, it would have been before because after Christmas was New Year, so it would have been the Saturday before Christmas. Friday probably. That would have been Friday. I finished work and I was kind of like, oh, I kind of fancy just going out. I think I was alone in the house. I was like, I fancy just going out for some beers, and I randomly just got on the bus and headed in Kingston. And that's where I had an issue where my my headphones stopped working, and I realised this when we left Ed and Sarah's on Christmas Horror. My headphones didn't work the whole way home.
Oh.
Like you know when you try and connect your headphones to like Bluetooth and like a blue light flashes.
Yeah.
It was just solid blue the whole way back from Ed and Sarah's, and I couldn't turn it on, couldn't turn it off, just no reaction. So I thought, I'll charge them, and then so that would have been Tuesday. No, was it? Yeah, and then the Saturday, the Friday. Fucking hell, Greg. Heading to Kingston, had my headphones, same thing. And I was like, I can't not have headphones. So I got to Kingston, and to my amazement, it being Christmas, everything was still open till 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And
They don't.
I'm about 7:30, so I'm cutting it fine. And I'm like, oh shit, brilliant. Went into Bentall's, fucking like no headphones apart from headphones that cost like £500 to £800.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Like
Isn't
that
it?
is literally all there was, and I'm like, you can, or there was like a £20 fucking Sony pair, and I'm like, well, I'm not that fucking.
Yeah,
I want a decent.
I need
pair.
an in between. You know.
So I went to John Lewis, and they had there were a lot more headphones to choose from, but most of them were in-ear pods, and my ears are too small for those.
Yeah, I've never enjoyed
or the
that.
over-ear ones. The over-ear ones were like just again either really cheap ones or really crazy expensive. But they had these Marshall ones that were £129 reduced to 75. They're like a little sale thing on. So I bought them, literally walked out of John Lewis, opened them, opened all the box, threw all the box away, threw my old headphones away. It wasn't even sentimental about it. Fuck off you go.
Wow.
Turned these on, popped them on, fucking amazing. Like connected to my phone straight. I haven't even charged them still, and they're still at 90%.
Cool, blimey.
They're fucking great headphones, man. They sound awesome. Like, I'm very happy. Anyway, my story's been sidetracked how awesome my new headphones are. But I was like, right, and a part of me was like, should I pop I went to the Christmas market and watched that brass band again
Yeah.
that I saw before. I watched about 20 minutes of them, and then I was like, oh, I'll pop in the Cox for a beer and then probably head home. Went in the Cox, and it wasn't really that busy, so I kind of stood by the bar, got my beer, and then all of a sudden I heard people were like, Greg, and Fran, and Top Shagger Luke on the other side of the bar.
Oh, okay.
I actually went over with them and just had a really nice evening.
Yeah.
Like a really good evening. So cheers, guys, Fran and Luke. I had a really good evening that night. Really perked me up. I was feeling a bit down on me luck, and it was quite nice that night. We had a few beers, Jaeger bombs. I was like, he's bought me one, I'll buy one back. And he's like, oh, I don't usually have more than 3. And I'm like, I don't usually have more than 1.
I don't usually have any.
Got my head pretty quickly. Some guy came over, and I assumed Luke knew this guy.
Yeah.
Came over and just started chatting to Luke as they were mates, and then he started showing us pictures on his phone of like some calendar he'd made, and a lot of them was him like naked. He didn't see like a dick or anything, but he was like lying naked in poses.
What the fuck?
I swear he said he'd made it for his nan. I could be wrong. But then at one point Luke's like, "Oh, good on you, mate. Good on you, mate. Listen, mate, I need to go for a piss." And then Luke was like, "Nice to have met you." Yeah. And I'm like, "What? Hang on." Whoa.
Didn't know him.
I thought you were like old friends.
Yeah, no, that makes sense as well for showing such a graphic calendar. Like,
I was so confused.
would you, if you had a nude calendar, Greg, would you walk up to people and display it to them?
I mean, I guess there's a reason he had it. He obviously wanted to do that. But we were chatting about. They were saying how they were going to possibly. I think it was Fran's. The village her mum lives in.
Oh, right.
And they're like, oh, there's like 3 pubs there. And I was like, oh, they better have good village names, name them. And they were like, they looked them up at the maps. I can't remember all of them, but I can remember one of them was called the Snooty Fox.
That's good. Yep.
I like that.
Yep.
I was on board with that. As soon as I said that one, I was like, I'm not going to forget that one. It's a good pub name. The Snooty Fox.
Yeah.
But yeah, really nice evening with, I was joking, obviously, because they filmed Loki there and have the plaque. That's where they were sat, where the little...
Oh,
the little plaque on the
yeah.
bar is where Loki sat. Loki's seat. I was like, no, man, I need to change that to fucking Top Shagger.
Yeah. Top Shagger's seat.
That's what we need to have put there.
Should we go in? We'll go in on a. We'll do like a covert mission, and one of us will distract the bar staff and just sort of we'll change the panels.
But classic Greg, especially at the moment, I hadn't eaten all day, so after like 4 or 5 beers and a couple of Jaegers, I was pretty fucked. I think I came home. I remember saying, I need to go home so I don't whitey if I smoke. And I went home, had a little spliff, and I did throw up, but I didn't whitey. I did throw up, but I was all right.
There is a difference. People need to understand this.
There is a difference. I wasn't out for hours dying. I was a quick, and then I was back to it. I was all right. But that was a really lovely evening I had. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good
so
on
that
you.
was cheers, guys, and I look forward to popping back down again soon and hopefully catching you guys. Because Fran was off; she finished the shift, so she was the drinking side of the bar.
Yep.
Which was a lot of fun.
Cool.
And it was quite good because obviously there were a lot of other older faces down there, like just all in the same groups. So it was nice to kind of catch up and chat to people.
Yeah.
So it was the last few times I've gone down the Cox, it's been quite an old school evening. I've enjoyed it.
Good. Nice.
Dangerous. Don't want to fall too much into it. But I am enjoying popping back every now and again and knowing it can still be a good evening.
Good on you.
Yes, thank you for encouraging my my going out and getting drunk.
Yep.
I do have a little. I guess this is a bee in my bonnet. Fucking hell, this is going to be a bee in my bonnet. Actually, I'm going to throw it out there. Be in the bonnet, an old segment we used to do with things that annoyed us. Mm-hmm. Here's my be in the bonnet I had. Have you been to the Nike store in Kingston?
No.
No, you know it's there though.
Next to Apple?
Yeah, it's in Bental Centre.
Yeah. I've not. I know of it, but I've never been in because it all looks like sportswear. It all looks like fucking gym clothes.
It's
and
not.
Shit. Is it not?
It's not. No, only the front bit is.
Yeah.
So I went in there, and I found a really nice jumper, just a black jumper, and instead of the Nike tick on the chest, it had like an embroidered Air Max shoe trainer.
Cool.
Like, it was really nice, and I was like, yep, I want that. Picked it up, and I was like, oh, the queue doesn't even seem that big. So I'm waiting at the queue, and I'm literally waiting for fucking ages. I'm like, what is taking so fucking long? What are they doing? What are they doing? Eventually, the guy moves off, and the next guy's like, all right, come here, mate. Yep, next up. And I'm like, hello. And rather than just, like, scan the item and tell me how much it is and I pay and walk away, he's like, right, do you have an account on the website? I'm like, no. And he's like, oh, you need to put your email in here. I'm like, do I? And he's like, yeah, unfortunately, yeah. So I'm like, so I put my email in, give it back to him. He's like, oh, it hasn't gone to the next page. And I went, restart. Can you put your email in again? Do it again. Give it back to him. Sorry, mate, can you do that again? Yep, I've put my email in 3-4 times.
Yeah.
And he's like, yes, I've got to go get a different device. Sorry, mate. Goes away. Comes back a few minutes later with another device. Sorry, mate, put your email in there. Put my email in there. Right, this time it goes to the next page. Okay. And then he's like, right. And then he's like, right, he's got to quickly make an account. I'm like, oh, God. Like, do I? Okay, fine. Has that gone through? Yeah, that's working. Right, okay, now we can do the next bit. We can actually pay for the item.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Let's do that. Gets the second device. looks up what the item is on like a long list, like a website.
Yeah.
Finds it. Presses it. Then like transfers it to another device, which brings up a QR code that he then has to scan with the other device. Well, 3 devices on the go for this one transaction at the moment. And when I say device, they're just basically phones.
Yeah.
And I'm like, can't you just scan it? And he's like, oh no, we don't have tills like that. It doesn't work like that here. And I'm like, oh, it's weird.
Fucking hell.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? Anyway, he can't scan the QR code. It keeps showing up blurry. So he has to go get another device that works. I think we went through about 6 devices, and I could tell
Jesus
the guy was
Christ.
kind of. I could tell the guy was embarrassed as well.
Yeah.
That nothing was working, and I can hear people behind me fucking tutting and shit. But I was, to be fair, I wasn't tutting. I'm not an arsehole. But when I was waiting, I was like, "This is taking ages.
Yeah.
It's not even a big queue. Now there's a big queue." But I can hear people behind me obviously being like, "Oh, what's this guy doing?" And I really wanted to be like, "Ain't fucking me."
Yeah. Just like, oi.
So, and he's trying to make small talk while things aren't working. Oh, what's the sound quality like on those Marshall headphones? Yeah, they're good. Yeah. Are we ready to go yet? No, sorry, mate, I can't scan the QR code. It's all blurry. I know this makes it sound like an old man saying this, but it didn't need to be this way. Man.
No, it doesn't.
I'm not
sounds
exaggerating.
painful.
I was literally there probably 10 minutes minimum trying to pay for this jumper.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking. It's not an exaggeration. I was literally there 10 minutes.
Ugh.
Eventually, he gets it to work. And I just tapped my thing and we're done. And like, I was going to go back. Next time I went to Kingston, I was going to go back in and get the grey jumper. But I honestly was like, I can't go through that again.
No, fuck
I just
that.
can't deal with it.
Nah.
And I was like, also, I had to make an account. I don't know what fucking password I put in. I was under pressure to do it till the queue behind me. Does that mean I'd have to like reset password and start again? I don't know what's going on.
Jesus.
Do I have to do that? Maybe not. But a bit of the bonnet just took it's a shame because I actually like the store. The store's really cool. There's some nice stuff in there. They've got some nice trainers in there. There's some nice clothes in there. And I like the jumper I bought.
I was contemplating going and checking it out, but you've put me right off.
Well, you can still walk in, but now I'm just like I'm just
no.
put
Apparently,
off
I probably had to give my
going
fucking
through that
email
again.
address just to get in there. Apparently, so,
Yeah, which I was just like, oh my god, that's annoying. Like fortunately, it ruined it for me.
Yeah.
To a degree. But anyway, that was my bee in the bonnet.
Fair.
You know, always good to have a little negative moan, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Get out.
Negative moan about paying for things.
Get out.
But if anyone else, has had a better experience, let me know. But there were people who would just join in the queue behind me, and somebody would be like, "Are you paying cash or card?" And they would be like, "Card." Oh, come over here. So I swear they were just scanning stuff and then letting them go. I kind of wish one of the guys had just come up to me, and I'm like, "Well, I've been queuing here for ages. Why are you taking the guys behind me? Come to me. I've been waiting for fucking ages." Anyway, being the bonnet, you work in retail. You know, you think about these things a bit more in depth.
It's just it's there. I'm sure there's many shops for cool young people to, because they can't figure out a fucking till, so they have to put it on a phone for them.
I loved that meme I put in the group earlier, where what's his name, the young darts player,
Mate,
who's become like the fucking crown jewel of England at the moment.
if he does not get sports personality of the fucking year, it will be a travesty.
Didn't he say if he wins he was going to buy a vape and a Fanta? Or something?
Yeah, probably something like that.
Yeah. But there was a picture of him taking a selfie on his phone, and the meme was just like, aha, he's not using Snapchat. He's using the actual camera on his phone. This is evidence that he is a 35-year-old father of two.
Yeah. I was going to bring him up, so I'm glad we're here. What a fucking run he had.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Made it
And it's really it's Pete made who will give a shit about darts again,
Yeah,
right?
man. I've always I've always had like an inkling for it. Like my sister's really into it. I know her and her husband have been to Ali Pali a couple of times.
Oh right,
for the actual event, and it is like raucous. It is just fucking madness. But yeah, no, it's fun to watch. Even like when I was like 10 or 11 or 12, me and my mates were watching the darts because my mate had a dartboard. And it was just and then we'll just go and chuck some darts at it, like we've just fucking hitting it exactly, getting fucking 9 dart finishes, where it's actually like a 90 dart finish. But it was enjoyable to see his just to go through it, just like 16, he'll probably he'll face he might do all right, he might get to like a certain depth in. Wasn't expecting him to get to the final, but like he was ranked something like 164th or something before the tournament.
Right. Okay.
So he was low in the way, but he got all the way to the final. And
he's doing it. Yeah.
Hats off to him. I think. Yeah.
Hats off to him. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's good when something happens, when like one person just makes a difference to a sport and it becomes this huge thing, and it kind of brings to the fore. I mean, my boss at work plays darts, so that's his whole thing, and he's part of a team and he does it all the time. And it's not even like he drinks. He doesn't even really drink. He's all about the darts,
Yeah.
Darts and pool. So it's, I know people still obviously enjoy darts, and I was at the Wagon and Horses not long ago, and there were people in there playing darts, having a little competition and stuff. Yeah. It all looked pretty fun.
A guy that came and temporarily worked in our store at work. He said he's part of the darts team. They go down the Wagon and Horses, so it might have been. Might have even been
sense,
him.
Yeah. But it could have been them.
It's quality. Yeah, it's. I know. I mean, you, me, and Ed have played darts down.
Sort of.
Not taking it serious, but we've thrown the darts cup for about 10 minutes and then got bored.
Yeah. They got bored. Yeah, felt a bit exposed. People watching us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good on him, man. Good on him. All the best.
I liked around Christmas time as well. There was a video that went viral of a family that have a Christmas darts tournament at home. And the nan won it, but she got bullseye for the win, and she got it, and they all just went fucking mental in their home.
Yeah, that's cool.
I enjoyed seeing that as well. But yeah, no, darts is that's I think just something like a wonder kid in a fucking sport. Bowls, you could throw a 16-year-old into bowls and everyone would start loving bowls. All of a sudden.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Anything like that. Just if it's just like a young'un getting stuck in and going far and going.
Get in there, get it done.
Yeah, going the distance. Not the distance. I mean, he fell at the last hurdle, but I mean, he's 16 years old. He's got plenty of time ahead of him to win a fucking championship.
Right. He's like the Wayne Rooney popped up in football. He's like
that's it. Everyone was like, "Who the fuck is this kid?"
Kind of looks like him.
Yeah, he does. As I said, I'm very much looking forward to the movie biopic about him and him being played by a 30-year-old actor.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I've got a few things lined up to go through this episode, including a brief little weird bizarre list of what happened in 2023.
Okay.
So I reckon maybe we're swiftly moving to Geezedropping, where of course we hear snippets over a conversation heard by you or us and read about that context. What do they mean? What did you hear?
Geezedropping.
Geezedropping. Having a listen.
So you say you've got a few from Luke, our
top
shagger?
Luke sent me one New Year's Eve, and he sent me one around the sort of Christmas period as well. And then
and you've got one from Fran.
Fran sent me one as well, yeah. And then I've also got one that Ed supplied to me. the other day.
All right, let's start with Franz, because I kind of remember. I don't know what it is, but I'm fairly sure she geese-dropped me at the pub that night.
She very much did. Yes, she said.
Honestly, you know what? I know you said it, but it really was awesome chatting with them both. Like, especially when they were talking about bits in the podcast and geese-dropping and all that. It was really fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a good time. Sorry, crack on.
So Fran sent me this, which was a geese drop of Greg, and it just says, "I'm going to use a small child as a condom."
Oh, I did say that. Flashback to the 8-year-old dream I just had.
Yeah.
The dream of 8-year-old bandits.
The 8-year-old bandits.
Yeah, I can't remember what we were talking about for me to say that. But yeah, I did say that, yeah.
Yeah. What would your team of bandits? You got to think by the end of the episode, you got to have a bandit name for your team. Your group,
my 8-year-old.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I have no idea. Jesus Christ, I'd probably call ourselves something. I quite like. All right, let me have a think about it. 8-year-olds. 8-year-olds.
Also, this could potentially be artwork as well. Just saying it.
It could be, but there's a few other things that might pop up for artwork. I'll quickly share one. I only have one that I heard.
Yep.
And I have not. I think it might have been a guy on a phone. I don't know. I haven't written down any information apart from the geese drop, which is simply, I just have a look of authority about me. I don't think he looked a bit. He looked like Danny DeVito to me.
I think Paul Blart.
Like,
fucking
I just
cop.
have a look of authority about me. Oh, do you now? Oh,
do
right,
you?
Okay.
Do
I
you?
don't see it.
Yeah.
Good thing you're on the phone, because the other person can't see you.
Are you seeing that look of authority in the mirror? Is that you saying?
Yeah. I see my reflection as like the Uncle Sam poster. I need you.
Ed's heard this at the pub the other day. He was waiting at the bar, and obviously we went to the pub on New Year's Day, which was the nicest pub experience ever. It was nice and quiet. And he was.
I arrived as you all left.
I know. Yeah, it was weird. We thought
timing.
We thought you were working, so it was just like,
It was kind of annoying because we'd actually spent. I kind of wish we'd have gone straight there, because we'd spent a good hour, not almost a good hour, kind of wandering around with Lizzie and Indiana debating where to go eat.
Yeah.
And in the end, Indiana was like, "I want to go to the pub." Okay, Indiana, if you want to. And we arrived as you were leaving. To be fair, I did have a very nice burger. Anyway,
I had the wings, which were pretty good. Wings and chips.
Yeah. So what did Ed hear?
So yeah, they were taking down all the decorations and stuff, and he had the bar staff.
Oh, we saw a couple take a picture of that to complain, who were drinking in there.
What?
They were complaining about all the decorations being piled up by that table and not being moved off the shop floor quick enough.
Fuck off.
And as well, and we could hear them. They took a photo of it that they were going to complain about, saying that it was dangerous, that it was all piled up there. What arseholes?
Fucking
shit.
Arseholes. Get fucked. Those people.
I know. Anyway.
But yeah, Ed heard this between two of the workers. He said, "Are you all right getting up that ladder and taking those lights down?" And then the person responded, "Yeah, I'm nimble, mate."
Yeah.
followed by a pause, and then, "Where's the ladder?"
Oh wait a minute, I'm not on a ladder. Shit.
The pause is my favourite part about that.
Pause for effect.
Luke also sent me these. He said he heard two girls at the bus stop outside where he lives. And the girl says, and my mum was like, "If you see anyone getting drunk, blah, 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 what a cunt." Couple of drunk girls at the bus stop outside mine.
Oh, Jesus.
What a cunt.
What a cunt.
And then he also sent me this one, which was... and he's given me instructions of this. Was you've got to shout this. So
right.
This is
move back from the mic before you shout it.
This is two guys. I think this is also going to require an accent considering what is said.
Brilliant.
So he says, "I'm Irish, Jeff," and his mate says, "Yeah, fuck off, you sack of dicks."
I like that, sack of dicks. That's good. I like that a lot.
That is the ones I have this week.
Okay, great. I've still got a few more lined up here. So of course our Northern Geezedropper collector Sam
Holla
sent some fucking great ones here. So we had it's always the first thing everyone asks when they see my nails. How'd you wipe your ass? So I imagine they're long nails.
They gotta be long. They gotta be well long.
They gotta be
like
long.
2
Gotta
inches.
be long. If that's the first thing
You
people
scoop
are
it out
asking
if
you
they're-
when they
if-
see your nails.
If your
how'd
nail's
up your
big,
ass?
you scoop it out. That's what you
Makes it feel weird. And then here's another one here. Little kid. But I need a poo!
Don't we all, kid? After Christmas, oh God, I didn't poo for 2 days. I felt full for the entire.
Oh, if
for
anything, I celebrated.
48 hours, I felt full of just food and shit. Like,
Jesus.
but it was good. We did.
Yeah, mine don't stop for the holidays, mate.
You're working overtime.
This is the last one I've got here for Sam. This is a good one. How do you look so old for 28? Ket. For those uninitiated.
That will do it. That will do it.
How do you look so old for 28? Ketamine.
That will do it.
That is going to do it. That is going to do it.
We had. He
Right,
did send us a lovely hotel update as well, which was.
Oh yeah, there was a naked man, wasn't
The
it?
naked man. He saw.
Yeah, his tram passes a hotel, Hilton, I believe, and you can see in perfectly.
It's a palace of
yeah.
fuck.
It is, isn't it? Just fucking hell.
It always reminds me of when Job in Arrested Development's doing that, like he's doing a presentation about like a city where it's all just people having sex, and it just keeps getting like worse and worse.
Yes.
And he's like, "I want to welcome you to Fuck Mountain."
Fuck Mountain. He's got
Fuck
the woman
city.
on the thing. Yeah. Fuck city.
I love it. That's what it is.
Okay, so we got Fran sent us some. Here we go. First one from Fran. I'm gonna come in and fondle all the balls. Again, that might be from the conversation we had. Me and her were having in the pub. I'm not sure.
Pool parlour, something like that, going in there.
I think I was talking about the innuendo of working in a golf shop, and that could have come from there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm going to come in and fondle all the balls. And then another one. They're from fucking Birchtown. sounds like a gang, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's probably your gang
Birchtown.
it's your fucking gang of kids.
It's my merry gang of kids.
The Birchtown Bruisers.
Yeah. And then this one comes with a bit of an explanation. I've just had 3 old man geezers in. All looked like each other's bald heads, green jackets, and flat caps. Okay.
Classic.
Geezer 1. At the end of the day, we all know what a market is and what it's all about. Geezer 2. He's got me doing that car boot in Essex now. Geezer 1. Nah, that's not a hard day taking the piss. That's not a hard day taking the piss. Geezer 1. Are there any pie and mash shops about anymore? Geezer 2. Big Kev's goes down one hand way. Geezer 3. You know what, this big fat geezer had a banging calf Fulham Broadway. He used to go to the dogs and then back there for a slap up.
Who are these people? Who are these people?
Oh my God.
Who are these
I haven't had a slap up
characters?
for ages.
Who sent you
I
this
haven't
one?
Fran.
Fran.
I
She's
think
just
these guys
made
were
up
in the pub.
characters.
I think they're in the pub. I haven't heard slap up for ages.
A slap
Good old
up.
slap up meal.
That could be a meal. That could be a fight. That could
Head
be,
back there for a slap
if
up.
you just say slap up, that is a fight or a meal, and it can't be both.
Wow. I think slap ups might have to be involved in my gang name somehow. I
The
quite like
slap
that.
ups. The Surrey slap ups.
The sorry slap ups. The sorry slaps.
We'll slap you up and down Surrey, mate.
Slap you good and proper. Marin,
We don't need
thank
guns.
You, Marin. Marin has sent us one.
Okay.
I'm going to throw something out here quickly. I was going to end the episode, but I'll do it now. Marin recently got in touch saying that since I've stopped putting the Podnose theme at the end of the episode, because I don't think Podnose exists anymore, it ends too abruptly. And that I should make a new intro. And I was like, well, if I'm going to do an intro, I should probably do one where I say, you've been listening to blah, 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 rather than just put music. And I didn't do it for the last few episodes. And in the last episode, I suggested Marin do it. And she did. She sent me her recording doing an outro for the episode.
Lovely.
And I liked it so much that I've put music underneath it, which I think works. Marin has said it. Marin says at the end of it, just this is just temporary. Just imagine music here, because that's all I wanted. And yeah, there is music there, and Marin wanted just music there. But you know what? I like it with you talking over it.
It's good.
It's brilliant. I like it.
It's superb.
So you'll hear that at the end of the episode.
It now
I like
makes
it a lot.
me want to do one as well. I think we should just
We can
rotate it.
them. We can rotate them. That makes more sense. That makes perfect sense. Anyway, Marin sent us a geese drop she heard on a plane. she had a little girl sat behind her, and she said to her mum, really cheerfully, "We're not gonna die."
Oh, that Jack and Coke nearly went everywhere.
Mara was very happy to
Was that
how
upon
confident she
landing?
sounded.
Upon landing?
I don't know. I haven't got a clue at what stage the plane was in.
We're not gonna die.
It was loudly announced, "We're not gonna die."
That's
and I'm all
fucking
for
great. That is,
I'm all for
that is so good.
not dying. Last one here. Owen has sent me a geese drop. Let's see if I can find it. Actually, it wasn't that long ago. He sent it this morning. There he is. This came through last night. I don't know. I actually don't know where he is on holiday at the moment, but I did see a lovely photo of him Christmas Day, looking very good and enjoying the weather.
Wonderful. Good on him.
But this is what I was sent. I hope you can hear this.
Holiday geese drop. Just walked past a bunch of people. 50-year-old Australian lady turns around to her husband and goes, "You and your pommy friends, you're a pussy."
Excellent.
Did you burp then? Or did I hear
I
that?
did. Yeah, I absolutely
Right,
did.
so I missed the punchlines. I heard you burp. Let me hear the punchline.
50-year-old Australian lady turns around to her husband and goes, "You and your pommy friends, you're a pussy."
You and your pommy friends are a pussy. Fucking hell. Maybe he's in Australia. I don't know.
Maybe.
But, maybe. Thanks for that. That was awesome.
Superb. Yeah, thank you everyone. Let's keep sending them. We need them.
Yeah, keep them coming. Keep them coming. Not a geese drop, but Lee sent me.
Oh my
occasionally
god,
he was...
Indiana just scared the life out of me.
Oh my god, Indiana. I didn't even know you came in.
Oh god.
Indiana, she can't even hear you, but she's laughing at your reaction.
Yes.
I like your haircut, Indiana. Very nice. You won't be able to hear Joe because we're recording at the moment.
I know.
Quickly say hello.
Hello.
Hello, you okay?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Like your hair, lovely. Lovely cut.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Alright, I'm taking it off because we're in the middle of recording. Have you had your dinner? Okay. Right, we're still recording, sweetheart, okay? Alright, so I'll see you later, okay? Yeah?
We shan't be long.
Thank you, sweetheart. We won't be long, okay?
Hello.
I don't know how long we will be, but it won't be long. Alright, sweetheart.
Less than an
Thank
hour.
you. Good girl. Yeah, don't just sit there and muck about, Indiana. Because we'll be saying rude things. Alright, do what you want. If you hang around there, you hang around there. Just be quiet. Lee sends me occasionally screenshots of like funny Facebook posts he sees.
Yeah.
And he sent me this one from a community group. And it says, "Sorry to post. Is there anyone who keeps an eye out on the swans? I drove past this morning and caught some man punching the swan in the head. Unfortunately, I couldn't stop as I was on an emergency call."
Amazing.
And somebody actually sends a picture of a swan in the comments saying, "This cheeky one was pecking my car. I wouldn't dream of punching it."
It's against the
What a
law.
weird situation.
It's against
to
the
be
law.
in.
You can't punch a swan.
Just saw a guy punching a swan in the head. I mean, I've told before the story when I saw that guy grab that seagull out the air, and then it looked like we were all going to be killed by 100 seagulls that were coming over to get him.
Well-
He freaked out and let it go.
There was also the time when we were up in when we went to Windermere and we saw that Chinese lady grab the swan by the neck.
Oh my god, we did, didn't we?
That was fucking madness.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. Oh my god, yeah, that is madness.
full on had her hand round its neck like it was like a
Yeah.
fucking plumber's pipe or something.
Plumber's pipe.
Unreal.
This story popped up New Year's Eve, and the headline alone I thought was incredible. So I'm going to quickly whiz over this before I get to my little list I've got here.
Okay.
A woman was left horrified when she bought a PlayStation 5 for her son, only for her sister's child to ruin it in a matter of hours. The mom was left demanding her sister purchase a new games console for her son after she didn't keep a proper eye on her child while over at her house, and he put a slice of ham into the disk compartment of the 10-year-old child's cherished device. The angered mum even told her sister that unless she replaced it, she wouldn't be having them round at their house again, and she didn't trust her or her son. This is literally a story.
That's
the Mirror
amazing.
has
They
published.
picked that up.
She fumed on Reddit. "My 10-year-old son got a PlayStation for Christmas. My 4-year-old nephew stuck a piece of ham in the disc part and tried turning it on.
That's-
He also dropped the controller hard on the floor.
That annoys me that the newspapers are now going to Reddit for on news slow days.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. Fuck you. Fuck you. Leave Reddit alone. That's our source of entertainment.
Exactly. A debate kicked off in the comments section, with some believing the woman was being too harsh on her sister, and others believing she should keep a closer eye on her son.
Yeah.
One wrote, "Not the a-hole, Sony won't honour the warranty if something goes wrong in 2 weeks. They open it up and see ham juice leaked everywhere in there. Your sister should have been supervising her child. When my kid was that age, I watched him like a hawk, because 4-year-olds do 4-year-old things."
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true.
That is true. Oh my god, it just made me laugh that this was a legitimate news story.
Yeah.
Like, fucking, a child put ham in a PS5. It's so great. There's a picture of a kid crying on a bridge. That's obviously a stock image. It's a Getty image. It's a stock photo.
So,
but the little caption, the caption underneath says, "Her son was left gutted after what her nephew did."
So everyone now, it appears, invades. So, "Am I the Arsehole" is one of the top subreddits where people can just post
I think that's
it.
I think
That's
that's
absolutely
where
where that is from. Because people will either, when it goes to the comments, you will either see people say, YTA, you're the arsehole, or, NTA, not the arsehole.
Right, yeah.
And that is, but people are just fucking taking all of that shit and making content from it. And it's just God damn, that's fucking... We should
Including us.
So next week, be prepared for a round of Not the Arsehole, Am I the Arsehole?
Am I the arsehole? Am I not the arsehole? Special edition.
There you go.
So-
The outcome of it will just be us telling you to fuck a family member, because we haven't done that in years, which is a shame.
It has been a while. I brought that up recently. Incest at work. I don't know.
What has it been? Had it been too long?
It used to be about incest. And they were like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, hey, maybe you don't know that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't joke about that when you don't know what the context is."
Yeah.
I do.
Just
I do
it's all right.
apologise,
We're not victims. We just find it amusing.
We just find it amusing.
Yeah.
That's all. We just.
Is that
find
all
it
right? That's
amusing.
not a problem.
No, not at all. I was looking for usually we used to do at the end of the year we'd do a roundup of stuff, things that happened, people that died.
Yeah.
I thought this time I'd try and find just a list of bizarre events that happened in 2023.
Oh, perfect.
And you know what? I went through quite a lot of different articles to find one. Some of them were just way too long. Mm-hmm. Some of them were very America focused, and I didn't really understand any of them or who they were talking about a lot of the time, so it just seemed irrelevant. Some of them had too many fucking ads playing on them, just constantly loud, that I'd be hearing through my headphones while reading it, that just I thought would stop, but keep playing another one. So I scrapped those. Anyway, I found this one, and this was on AA.com. I don't even know what that means.
Alcoholics Anonymous.
Yeah, maybe. But this one
the roadside safety people.
This one was 2023, a year of bizarre events. Numerous peculiar incidents left their mark on the year. We are ready to say goodbye, and surprising and astonishing readers. And you know what? I quite liked it. Half these I didn't even know about.
Cool.
And it's not that long. It's quite straight to the point. In fact, the first few are literally just bullet points, and then it gets a bit more in depth. But they like to just remind you of a few things. I think these are honourable mentions that maybe didn't make the full list that they think are worth mentioning at the beginning here. And I remember these ones. Delta Airlines reported the biological hazard from a passenger of diarrhea.
Yes, we did.
We talked about that. Man killed going through grandfather's belongings after a grenade exploded.
I missed that one.
And this one we
Bong.
knew. The 70-year-old woman gives birth to twins.
Ugh.
I remember that happening. I was there.
Yeah, I was one of the twins.
I was there to help. But yeah, that one, man killed going through grandfather's belongings. I swear that happened in an episode of Neighbours when I was a kid.
Probably. Or there's that scene of in Lost, which is when they go to retrieve the dynamite. And someone they have to be someone's just you got to be really careful when it's I know what I'm doing, and literally just explodes.
Explodes, bang.
I think it's Rob McElhenney from Always Sunny there.
Oh yeah, he does die in that, doesn't he? I did enjoy the last episode of Sunny, by the way. I watched it on Netflix. I thought it was a good return to form.
Good. I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's good. It's
awesome.
A good return to form. So yeah, here we go. So we have, this is 2023 was a year full of interesting events, ranging from a woman in Australia having a live worm removed from her brain. Well, actually, these are probably spoilers.
Having a what removed from her brain?
We'll get to that. It's on the list. It's giving us. In fact, the ones I've mentioned, I've just realised they're in here as well. So I've done a bit of spoilers there, people. My bad. We start here with Elvis Francois, 47, who drifted away and was lost while repairing a small sailboat due to the hard weather in waters near the island of St. Martin in the Caribbean, was rescued by the Colombian army. After treatment at hospital, Francois, whose health was reported to be good, said he survived 3 weeks by consuming a bottle of tomato sauce, garlic powder, and a can of broth.
God damn. What a time. Wow. I mean, that guy drank his piss. Don't tell me he didn't.
Maybe, yeah, for sure.
God
So this
damn.
this one I hadn't heard. Man loses his life when his dog accidentally triggers gun.
Wow.
Fucking hell. In the US state of Kansas, a man travelling with his dog in the back seat lost his life when his dog accidentally triggered a gun. The dog stepped on the rifle in the back of the truck, causing it to fire and hit the back of Smith, who was found in the front passenger seat. As a result of the gun firing, when the dog made contact, the 30-year-old owner bled to death at the scene. That's fucked up.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe don't put a live ammunition.
Yeah, you're not really supposed to have
loaded rifle in your back seat with an animal.
You know what? This is Darwinism at its finest. They're supposed to learn from these things.
Yes, it just seems like a
Fuck,
bad
man.
mix. Just throwing your gun and your dog in the back seat.
Oh, they love their guns so much. They want to fuck.
do
They
love
want to
their
fuck their
guns.
guns so much.
They do love their guns. This is quite an impressive one. Brain surgery was performed on a baby in the womb in the US.
God
That's
damn.
crazy, man. Doctors use ultrasound to guide a long needle from the mother's belly to the affected part of the baby's brain. Subsequently, doctors successfully performed the surgery by injecting a substance into the vessel to block the backflow, not black flow.
Jesus.
That's amazing. That's insane, man.
That's
Fucking
unreal.
Medical
That's
marvels.
fucking
That is.
unreal.
This is the guy who's blew himself up with his grandfather's grenade. In the US city of Indianapolis, Indiana. Not you, Indiana, the place in America, Indiana. A man, 47, lost his life as a result of an explosion of a grenade in his grandfather's belonging. Police said the death occurred when the pin of the grenade found amongst the belongings was pulled. The victim had a 14-year-old son, 18-year-old daughter, who were injured by shrapnel. Fucking hell, man.
Jeez.
I wonder if this works. Ping!
Yeah. Oh my god. Because grenades in movies against grenades in real life is a drastic difference.
It's a different thing, right?
Yeah, it's like
sure.
they're like it's nowhere near the scale that they make it out to be in a film. But it's still like we'll still explode you. Like we'll still
explode you.
We'll still take a limb off.
He's got an arm off. Fucking hell. In Colombia, 4 children survived the crash of a small plane with 7 people on board May 1st.
Jeez.
Children found by the Colombian military were reported to have had problems related to fluid loss and insect bites. Amongst those who survived in the forest for 40 days was an 11-month-old baby.
Jesus.
Fuck, man, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah, that is fucked up, man.
Survival
I also-
instincts, though. Hefty.
Yeah, for sure, man. Fucking a 11-month-old baby.
Yeah.
Jesus, 4 children survived the plane crash. Fuck, man.
That's mad.
So there was
That's
7
so
people
mad.
on it, and only 4 of the children survived. That's crazy, man. That's fucked up. And they survived for 40 days with an 11-month-old baby. It's mad. That's fucked up. Here we go. We're on to the
One
live
of the
worm here.
gnarliest reality TV shows I've ever heard of.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Just, yeah, it's got cameras everywhere. In January... this didn't happen in 2000. This says in January 2020. Oh, here we go. Okay. In January 2021, a 64-year-old woman in Australia went to hospital with complaints including abdominal pain and diarrhea lasting 3 weeks, as well as symptoms of dry cough, fever, and excessive sweating at night. When forgetfulness and depression were added to the complaints later, she was referred to hospital in Canberra. It was decided that the woman would undergo surgery. During surgery, doctors removed a live worm from the woman's brain, measuring 8 centimetres, 3 inches in length and 1 millimetre in width.
Jeez.
So it sounds like it was in there a good couple of years to get removed this year.
God damn.
Last year now. That's
Wow.
fucked up, man. A live worm in your fucking brain. How's that even happen?
Just floating around in there. How does it get into the brain? Via,
Exactly. How did it even get in there?
like, there's a
Like-
skull that like protects it.
That's why this went through the ear or the nose.
God
It could have gone through the
damn.
eye. Many ways it could have gone in, I guess. We know about this one. The plane turned back when someone just had really bad diarrhea and they thought it was a biological hazard.
That's great.
Can you imagine being that
Being
fucking
that person.
How fucking embarrassed you would be.
There's a reason why you don't hear from that person. It's like, I was the person with explosive biohazardous diarrhea.
This is great. I'm a big fan of this one here. A 22-year-old suspect stayed in the shopping centre in Poland's capital by imitating a lifeless mannequin and entered several businesses, including a jewellery store, after closing hours. The suspect, who committed theft from the businesses, also ate at restaurants.
Amazing. Superb. Just went in there, knocked up a...
Just pretended to be a mannequin until it was shut
That's
down.
great.
And then just fucking had a great night in a shopping mall.
Well, he's lucky.
Much like the film Mannequin.
He's lucky Dharma didn't turn up and try and fucking
Much-
take him. God, this one looks
But yeah,
real.
yeah. Much like in the film Mannequin. Holy hell.
Yeah. Amazing. Maybe he'd
yep, we
watched
know.
it. Maybe he'd just watched it. It was like, I'm going to give that a go. That's what I'm going to do this weekend.
A taxi driver who was angry at pigeons on the road in a region of Tokyo deliberately drove his vehicle to where the pigeons were when the traffic lights turned green. Driving at a speed of 60 kilometres per hour, hit the pigeons, killing one and leaving the scene. An autopsy found the cause of death was traumatic shock. The 50-year-old driver was arrested in December on charges of intentionally killing a non-game bird and violating the Wildlife Protection Act.
God damn.
Holy shit.
That's mad.
Funny enough, I was listening to the Adam Buxton's podcast.
Yeah.
But it was I like the Christmas special because he gets Joe on. So it's Adam and Joe back together again. But this one was live at Royal Albert Hall or something.
Oh, wow.
And at the end of it, they always do like songs. They do little song. They both gift each other with songs they made each other. And Joe did one about pigeons because he said there's not enough beautiful songs in the world about pigeons. So he did a nice song about pigeons. And I was trying to think of songs about pigeons. The only one I could think about was by Sponge, Kicking Pigeons.
Kicking pigeons. Yeah, fair.
It's called Kicking Pigeons.
I can't think of... no.
They did play a good game. Good game.
Good game.
Which I thought was quite fun. Joe was like, "Oh, Adam, do you remember as kids, me, you, and Louis Theroux, we would get obsessed with like lines from films, and we would repeat them all the time. You know, and over time, you don't realise how much they change or how much you start tweaking bits or adding emphasis to certain words. So they started going through films. It's like, oh, do you remember what we used to quote from Blade Runner, or this line you used to say from Junior, and then they would say it how they have been saying it for years." Then would play the actual clips in the film and realise just how different it is. And I was like, man, it kind of just made me think of take them shelves too. And then we realised
Yeah.
it doesn't say two at the end.
No,
We watched
that's it,
And
yeah.
it was actually just take those shelves.
It's
Like-
the Mandela effect, isn't it? Like,
Exactly, yeah. But we just added it over time and added a bit more to it, you know? It was quite interesting. It's quite funny. It just made me think of take them shelves, which is something we say from Waterworld quite a lot.
yeah,
enjoying it.
hefty. Yeah, hefty amount.
Yeah,
It gets traded up sometimes as well, depending on the item we're talking about.
That is true. Yeah, that has whizzed through like content there. That was brilliant. I like that. That was good. That was a good cheeky little list. Not too long, not too short.
Lovely.
Not too crazy. I mean, it was pretty crazy.
I mean, to be fair, in the way of like viral stuff, like 2024 is off to a flying start because there's some things that I've seen just in the last couple of days that have blown my top. So there's the guy like Gaz put it in the group chat earlier. The guy that jumped.
Gaz, brother of Sam. From
Gaz,
Mental
brother of
Powers
Sam.
podcast.
Sorry, yes, and
Back in the day.
it's the video of the guy in court jumping at the judge.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like
yeah.
literally, like springs over, like jumps, like he has a trampoline in place, jumps over to attack this judge. That was pretty wild. The other thing I've seen was so Japan's had like a series of earthquakes recently.
My God,
Like
yeah.
big
There's been
earthquakes.
some crazy shit going on in Japan.
They've had some,
Fuck.
they had a tsunami warning, and but there was the earthquake happened, which was like 7.6 on the Richter scale. And but there was a video that came out of some people that were deep sea diving at the time of the earthquake.
Wow.
So it's all this footage underneath of them like during this earthquake, and like you see like the water doesn't move, but like the like all the sort of surface where they're around, all the sort of like coral and stuff like that, all just like shakes and just dust. Like it's mad shit. I think 2024 is gonna be another mad fucking year.
I mean, they get madder and madder, don't they?
Yeah, it's. I mean,
Feels like it.
I mean, I don't want to talk about it too much, but I've already had a fucking crazy interaction with someone this year, and it was 2 days into the fucking year.
Yeah,
So-
I had a crazy one, which I'll tell you about when I see you as well. Only yesterday,
Superb.
with a customer being an arsehole.
Yeah, dickheads, man.
Yeah. I won't go into detail, but the phrase was said to me by this person. Why'd you bother coming to work if you can't even do your job? Anyway, calm down, Greg. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down.
My interaction involved the term "I'm going to get my uncle on you," which was a good one. I thought that was quite good.
I'm going to get my uncle to beat up your uncle.
Yeah.
Classic. Absolute
Oh,
classic.
and also, I'm an undercover boss.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Superb.
Yeah, if you were, you wouldn't announce it, would you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
That's the whole point, isn't it?
ruined it completely.
Ruined it, you fucking...
So
you
yeah,
bastard.
2024,
Completely ruined it.
2024 off to a flying start.
Yeah.
But there's been good things as well.
I think my gang's going to be the slap up slags.
That sounds like you're just targeting. Targeting
sus.
slags. Is the thing
We're
about that?
sus. S-U-S. We're sus.
You're sus.
Slap up
Okay,
slags.
slack up slag.
Greg,
But it does.
Greg and the slap up slags.
It does sound like either these boys are slags, which is worrying, or
They could
you
be.
target just slags, which is
No, we're not attacking people.
you're not
We're
attacking
alright,
people,
we're
really,
okay.
because
We're not
these
hurting
kids had guns.
Yeah, but they weren't loaded.
They weren't loaded. Oh, no, they weren't. I guess though.
I'm still
So
on.
you-
I'm still on. I think we think we're in a post-apocalyptic world, but we're not.
So
We've
you're-
confused
yeah,
ourselves. Everything's
this is-
fine. We think we are.
So what you're really going to have is like a bit of a Mighty Duck situation. Is like you've got this ragtag group of kids that you're going to turn into a championship team.
Exactly, but I don't know what the team is. Maybe I'll
Get them all playing darts.
darts, but with guns,
Darts with
and
guns.
not even like shit.
So just
and not even
shooting.
like shoot.
Just shooting.
No,
Target.
we literally throw the guns at the dartboard.
Amazing. Like it's a fucking like you're going to one of those axe throwing fucking events.
And right at the end, just lob a fucking grenade at it.
I love it. Amazing.
That would do it.
So Greg is slap up. Greg and his slap up slags.
Greg and the slap up slags.
That's
Back on it again.
I mean, to be fair, that's an episode title waiting to happen.
It is, isn't it? I don't know how I slap up slags. Maybe. Does sound like it might work.
Good work.
But yeah, there you go, guys. Everyone, brings us to the end of the episode. Thanks for listening. There's a few things to get through there. There's a few things that I wanted to kind of stretch out and talk more a bit, but I'm pretty tired. It's been a while.
Yeah, I am also tired.
I haven't eaten.
Let's pick
tiring.
this up next episode. And
Yeah, I think so. So everyone, thanks for listening. I've been Greg. Fucking worm in my brain arm.
right. God, every time it always gets to the point where I have to remember what we've said, and I can't.
I know. There's been so many moments throughout the episode that stood out that you could use, especially in that list we just did.
I know. I've been Joe blown up by my dad's own hand grenade Jackson, I guess.
I should have actually gone fucking ham in my PS5 arm. That was good. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening. Enjoy Marin's outro. Bye.
Slap up slags.
You've been listening to The All Seeing Guys with Greg and Joe, where Greg probably had some kind of list, and Joe most likely went for a piss 5 minutes before the end. If you hear this, it means that Greg hasn't sorted an outro yet. So maybe just imagine some music here, because honestly, that's all I actually wanted. Okay, bye.